then another we are Yoruba
I know.
Yoruba this thing. So Nigerians are so confused so badly that they don't know the way
Well,
forward,
we must try and
and
make sure
then
that
that will just
we
be
don't aggravate their confusion. We need clarity. People need clarity, and that is why on this
yes.
platform,
So
right, the moment we found out something, we should share them, and those who knows better as well should also share because
but
the reason why people are
but
watching
but
this is
but
that they need clarity. You know.
yes, but with the momentum, when during the election and then after the election, when it is already shown clearly that this election was, something was wrong with it. Isn't that clarity enough to say, look,
Yeah.
this is
But don't
this is
forget,
enough is
division was
enough.
so obvious then. And the remnant of that division from their charity is still existing today, right? And in fact, it is what we are
Yes,
talking about to see. We didn't even forget all those divisions and possibly put their heads together now. See, Baba, there are so many factors that could make this impossible to
mm,
happen, right? And the reason why we have to
yeah,
we are pointing all of this out right now is to make sure that everyone, a lot of people watching us today, witness what happened in their last year charade, okay? And some of them have come to realize that they would probably should have done more. Now, here is those who planted those division, the hatred, hateful rhetorics, right? They are back at it. So we must do everything
yeah,
to make sure that,
yeah.
they are not as
You
effective as
see,
they were last year.
yes. So have you noticed? I mean, to me, I understand this simple English that these people normally
Right.
throw at Nigerians, especially when it comes to the president has or the government has made necessary arrangements to they will say it in a put in a way that to
Measure. They use
to
measure,
provide.
not arrangements.
uh, measure
Well, see, we
to
have put so much
alleviate
measures in place. We
alleviate
have
the
put
anger,
strong measures in place.
the hunger, yes,
Yes.
the lack of food or something like that. So they never come out straight. They never tell her, okay, which local government is this place? This is the address of where you're gonna go. Provide your ID or whatever for each family. You can collect this. All these details have to be stated, but nothing like that. If truly they are alleviating hunger by at least we will say okay
Okay.
they are doing something, isn't it?
Yeah,
But it is
now.
all lies.
You get what I
Nothing
mean?
is
Like,
happening.
see, some
Yeah.
people need to understand that this platform that is pointing out all these vices is because there are victims of all of these decisions. There are victims that are left, and they are human beings. They are Nigerians right there. Okay. See, if I see them actually do it right, I will come here and share it with everyone and say, and people will be like, even though Nigerians will be like, wait, what is this? Is this what they should be doing? There are people that will say, well done, but we hope they do more and remain consistent about it. It's just unfortunate that when we expose this, some other people feels like we are doing it just because we want to tarnish the image of Nigeria. Nigeria get image, about.
They don't have well they
Thank you
have this
so much. Let me go
so-called
take another one.
you're welcome. You're welcome. All right
You
then,
have a
have
good afternoon,
a
okay?
and you too.
Cheers,
Bye.
man. Nice one. Now I am going to take. I'm gonna. I think okay. I can still take two more calls. Here is one. Hello there.
My brother, one name. Oh,
One name Osita.
yeah.
You are awake. How are you
God
this
bless.
morning, Baba?
God bless you for all you do. You
Amen.
are the lion of the jungle.
Thank you, man.
Everybody has to listen to you. It is not just me that said that. Mazen Kanu once said that too. Anyway, my brother,
Osita.
as regards to this protest, let's be frank and candid. We have had series of protests in Nigeria, and at the end of the day, we went back to the status quo. They are evil,
Hmm.
and because all the protests we have had in Nigeria, no one of that protest has been attached to solving the problem of Nigeria.
Hmm.
Solving the problem of Nigeria is breaking Nigeria. One out of the two things would happen. Genuinely, you return back to the parliamentary system of government whereby the regions will govern themselves, or you break the country completely and let everybody go their separate ways.
El Demo.
The reason we are having this problem is that because the issue of trust amongst us has been totally bastardized.
Broken.
It has totally been broken. It is lost. That means when things like that happen, what would happen next is that the bad people amongst all of us, I call them the idiots amongst all of us, every region, they will come together at the top and sit on us and perpetrate their evil. So the only means of doing this thing, having this thing, Nigeria is more complex than Kenya. If we have to tell ourselves the truth, Nigeria is more complex than Kenya.
There is.
The people of Kenya, when you talk about their diversities, it's not up to the kind of diversity that you have in Nigeria. So we have to recognize what we are doing. Anything that you are doing, that you're saying you're making a protest, is not all about toppling Tinubu's government, but it's all about toppling the system that we have, the federation,
which they are okay with, but it's not working for
which they are okay with.
Us, but they are okay with it.
Like you
that
ask,
is what we are toppling.
like you asked the question.
And
you asked the
is not
question here.
alone.
Yes, you asked the question here that even if we succeed now, from what we are seeing, the narration, the narrative of which they are putting up, what comes next?
What happens next?
What comes next? The same people will come and say they are elders.
We are all just going to go out and chase them.
Yes,
say another set of rogue will take advantage of it. It
will surely happen. You know how it's going to happen? It's going to happen whereby the people of the international communities, especially the West, this country where I dwell, America, they will come in and say, oh, they have somebody who has been born in America, who has lived in America, that the person is coming, those guys are coming in as peacemakers. They will bring United Nations. Everything, before you know it, will go back to where we are coming from.
The same set of people that ran away from us, they will begin to return to the country small to say they want to form a government of national unity.
Yes.
So who has the plan? What's going to happen at the end when we chase them? Has anybody thought about this? And we need to keep asking.
Has anybody thought? Yes. Has anybody thought about this? Because let me tell you, everything that has an advantage has disadvantage. When you talk about divide and rule, it has advantage, it has disadvantage. If we ourselves, the indigenous people, decide to divide ourselves in the sense that everybody should go back to their region and control yourself from the region, I am telling you, then we will have a clear face of what we are trying to achieve. But if it's not, anything you are doing right now, anything you are doing right now that is being planned centrally, I tell you, it's not going to work. But when you do this thing, you plan it from the locality of where you come from, you will see that you will have a kind of result. If it is not perfect, but it will near perfection. This is my own take. All these things that when Kenya started this thing, their demands were not made on TV. The time of the time and the projection was not made on media. But these things, they come naturally. Any revolution that doesn't come naturally in this modern age is never going to work. That is something I want you to understand, because the revolution that Nigeria is talking about is not a revolution that comes with laughing. It's not a revolution that comes with putting champagne on the table. It is a revolution of mind, a revolution of character, and a culture. And it's going to be a revolution that people are tired of the status quo. Thank you very much, my brother.
Bless you. God bless you. Osita, thanks for stopping by. You need more than just a physical revolution. Going on the streets and all of that is not just enough. It should be the last. There's so much revolution that should be taking place in our minds. We've said it here before. The revolution of the mind. Remember that. The revolution of the mind is when you begin to know that your demands are going to come to you naturally because they've always been there. And when you ask, when you demand, they have to answer. Right? So, well, we will keep educating and helping those of you who needed clarity. Okay? It's going to happen. However, it's something that also should be clear. When we chase these rogues away, what is going to be the play? I have one single solution. Once you chase them away, right? The next is going to be a demand for everybody to go back to their regions and handle their own affairs from their own different regions. Remember that. There must be something. There has to be where a demand, okay, is being made and those demands are being fulfilled. So when you demand for the establishment to go, you are not just asking for Tinubu to go. You are asking for the entire 36 state governors to go and their deputies, assemblies, all of them. You will take over the local government secretariat in your local government areas. You will chase every one of them away until the signal comes and says the entire system has collapsed. And then the conversation around how do we go our separate ways begins. Chaos, you want why you going, you know? They might use this to blackmail you and say, you see, they're just going to put Nigeria in problem. And once Nigeria is a problem, you know, we'll be refugee in the world. No, you won't be refugees. They will be refugees running away from their crimes. But it just has to happen. And they will make it happen. As much as they are spending so much right now, spreading so much fear, spending so much money to force this down everyone's throats. The what do you call it? The reality is that, or should I say, yeah, the reality is more or less like how long or how much do you think? For how long do you think they can possibly deviate or get everybody to be held down? Or for how much do you think they would have to spend to discourage a lot of you, to discourage others from standing up? There's so much talk out there, okay? But the bottom line is that for those who are smart enough, Tinubu and his gang, they do not have any solution to whatever you are going through right now in Nigeria. I do not know how to probably say this to you in a different language. There is no solution. Nothing, no way forward, no way ahead, nothing. They expect you to try to cope, live with it, get used to it, and then pray to God that this won't kill you. That is the solution. Wait for when they will bring you your own rice or maybe your own 500 naira every 3 months. And they do not have any solution. And if anybody tells you it is too early, they are working on it. Yeah, 1 year cannot repair this. Nobody is asking them to turn Nigeria to a better place within a year. We are saying they do not have any plan at all. Don't you get it? They do not have any progressive plan that can take any of you out of this mess. You will be deep. See, you'll be deeper into it if you don't stop them. They will make you stop them, though. They will. And thank you so much, by the way, for your time. I think I'll wrap it up now. See you later. And that will be later this evening, where I'm going to come back and tell you that the United Arab Emirates, UAE, the government of UAE, they've come out and said, no, no, no. We did not demand $10,000 from anybody's account. We did not increase the visa fee to 680,000. Ask your government who is making all these announcements. The visa ban on Nigerians remain, except if you are one of those political class or the elites. Another one is that even though Nigeria is currently operating or running 4 budgets, 2023 budget, 2023 supplementary budget, 2024 budget, 2024 supplementary budget. Now I just heard that they are now going to amend the budget, edit the 2024 budget where they don't pass so. Edit time and add extra 6.2 trillion naira to it. Okay. 2 aircraft, 2 private jet for me, 1 Mudu Gari for you. 21 billion mansion for me. A cup of rice for you. Nǹkan tó ń pè ní pálásá ìyà. Ẹ better prepare. Ìyẹn ló ń pè pé múra sílẹ̀. Ẹ kú ojú lọ́nà. Whatever you are facing under Tinubu right now, preface ni, preamble ni. You know, it's like being in Genesis and pushing lost the Revelation. I'll see you later this evening. Good afternoon.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Mayegun Diary politico.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ̀rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. Àyè.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ̀rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
kì máa yí ṣeré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ kì máa yí ṣeré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n ní ràn.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lérí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni.